world felt wider, two hearts learning how to grow. You were sunlight in a small town hallway, I was trying just to take it slow. Life sent us in different directions, chasing dreams we didn't understand. But even then I felt the quiet of something bigger in our hands. Funny how the distance can bring the truth so near. What I couldn't say back then feels so simple here. When we found each other, it felt like coming home. Two wandering hearts, no longer alone. Every mile behind us, every hope up ahead, suddenly made sense in the words we never said. Love didn't rush us, it grew slow and steady. But the day our paths crossed again, my heart said, I'm ready. Time moved on and we learned our lessons, growing up in miles and years. You were always somewhere in my story, a memory soft but crystal clear. Then one day the world felt smaller, your name rose like a morning light, and suddenly the space between us started burning warm and bright. Some things return when your heart finally knows. Love isn't lost when it's meant to grow. When we found each other, the world felt aligned. Two separate lives falling back into rhyme. All the pieces waiting finally fit into place. Every doubt and every distance faded in your face. Love brought us forward, love brought us through. And in that second chance moment, I knew I belong with you. So here's to the timing we never could have planned, to the years that shaped us into who we understand. Some stories come full circle, some hearts rediscover. Ours became something new when we found each other. When we found each other. It wasn't in a crowded room or some perfect kind of night. It was in the way you said my name, soft and steady, warm and right. No fireworks or grand reveal, no turning of a page, just a quiet truth unfolding as our hearts came of age. Love doesn't always shout, sometimes it whispers through, and in the calm between those moments I felt it pulling me to you. That was the moment I knew, when the world felt gentle and true, when your laughter felt like home and my heart leaned into you. No doubts, no rush, no fear, just the truth becoming clear. I wasn't searching anymore, you were already here. Maybe it was the way you listened, like you held the space for me, or the way your eyes could quiet storms I'd never let the world see. Love found us in the in-between, in the simple, honest signs, when two young hearts start realizing they're meant to intertwine. Some truths arrive so softly, you almost missed the view. But once I saw the life we could be, I couldn't look away from you. That was the moment I knew, when my soul settled into you, when the pieces of my past finally made sense in something new. There was no turning back, no path I wanted more. You were the reason my heart found its door. Maybe love grows slowly, but it finds its perfect time, when two hearts that wandered aimlessly begin to fall in line. One breath, one look, one heartbeat, and everything felt right. The kind of quiet certainty you only feel once in your life. That was the moment I knew, when forever came into view, when the life I dreamed of building started pointing straight to you, with your hand in mine and the world shining through. I knew love wasn't a question, you were always the answer I never knew I grew into. So here's to the whisper that started something true. I found my future in the moment, in the moment I knew. We've walked through miles of growing up, found our way through time and change. Two hearts learning how to open, learning what feels real and stays. Every moment brought us closer, every sunrise cleared the view. And somewhere in the quiet of us, I found a life I want with you. I'm not asking for perfection, just the courage that we've shown. Two hands learning how to hold a love that's finally grown. So say yes to forever, if you're feeling like I do. Let's build a life of Sunday mornings, laughing years and something true. Say yes to forever, to the roads we'll travel through. I don't want a story of someday, I want a forever that starts with you. We've loved in seasons far apart, and found our faith in second chances. Made a home in simple moments, shared our fears and learned our dances. You're the dream I never pictured, yet the one that feels most real. And every step toward tomorrow is a step I want you to feel. I'm not asking for a promise you're not ready to make, just a shared and honest moment where two young hearts awake. So say yes to forever, if the timing feels like fate, we can ride the years together. We don't have to wait. Say yes to forever, let the world fade out of you. I'm standing here with open hands, because my forever rests in you. We don't need a perfect story, just a truth that's meant to be. And every day I choose your heart, it's choosing right back into me. If love has led us here again, to this soft and sacred place, then let this moment be the beginning of dream we chase. So say yes to forever. Let tomorrow start tonight, with your hand wrapped in my heartbeat and our future shining bright. Say yes to forever, to the life we'll learn and do. All I'm really asking is to build my forever right here with you. If your heart is leaning forward, if this moment feels like true, then forever starts in one small word. A simple, quiet yes from you. We stood beneath a borrowed sky, nervous hands and shining eyes. Two young hearts stepping forward into something undefined. But love doesn't need a roadmap, just the truth you choose each day. And with those rings we promised, not perfection but our ways. We didn't know the journey, but we knew the one beside. And sometimes that's the courage that makes the rest align. New rings, new roads, two hearts learning how to grow, finding colors in the moments we once hurried past to know. New rings, new roads, with 1,000 dreams untold, but every mile feels brighter with your hand I get to hold. Yeah, we built a home from laughter, from long talks and little things, burned dinners, late night whispers, finding peace in what love brings. We learned that love means patience, and showing up when days get tough, and that a simple whispered I'm here can sometimes be enough. We didn't need perfection, just a place for us to be. A life made not of flawless plans, but gentle honesty. New rings, new roads, where the story starts to glow, learning chapters that no book could ever teach us how to know. New rings, new roads, where the quiet moments show that a life built side by side is the sweetest one to grow. There were days we stumbled and days we stood our ground, but through it all we realized love's the safest home we found. And as the years unfold their wings, we'll keep choosing what we chose, a love that keeps on walking down every road life shows. New rings, new roads, still the greatest gift I hold, that your heart became the compass, leading me where I belong. New rings, new roads, and wherever we may go, I'll walk each mile grateful for the love that we get to grow. Here's to all the miles ahead and the memories still unknown. With new rings and open hearts, we've already made a home. The moonlight rests on your tiny hands, a breath so soft it stills the room. We're standing here as brand new parents, learning love in deeper bloom. Your heartbeat hums a fragile rhythm, a melody we never knew, a quiet song of who we've been and who we're growing into. Funny how a moment can change a life so fast, how the future feels more real when you're holding what will last. In the cradle, in the quiet, where the world slows down to see, we became a little family in a way we used to dream. In the cradle, in the quiet, when new love begins to rise, every hope we've ever carried woke up looking in your eyes. There's a peace inside this midnight hour, even as we lose some sleep. Your tiny cry, your gentle breathing, every moment ours to keep. We whisper promises for someday, though you'll never hear them now. But in the silence we feel ready to learn the why and learn the how. We don't have all the answers, but we'll show up every day, loving you in all the little and all the growing up ways. In the cradle, in the quiet, where our hearts found something new, a kind of love that grows forever. From the moment we met you, in the cradle, in the quiet, time stood still and rearranged. Two young souls became your parents, and our whole world gently changed. And when you're older, you may wonder how your story first began. Just know your life became the moment we learned love makes room to stand. We saw tomorrow in your shadow, felt our purpose in your cry, and every prayer we never spoke rose like lanterns to the sky. In the cradle, in the quiet, where the night holds something true, we found the best of who we are in the gift we found in you. In the cradle, in the quiet, where love deepens brave and bright, she turned our hearts into a home in that first unforgettable night. Sleep, little one, we'll learn this life beside you. In the cradle, in the quiet, where our forever finally grew. Sunrise paints the highways gold, and the world begins to hum. Another town, another morning, another day to get things done. But every road road I'm driving has your memory in its lines, a quiet promise in the distance that shapes the rhythm of my time. I'm out here doing what I can to build the life we dream, but I carry you with every mile, running underneath. Get miles, get home, that's the song beneath my bones. Every turn and every city leads me back to where love grows. Get miles, get home, where my heart's never alone. You're the reason that I'm moving, you're the place I'm going toward. Get miles, get home. I hear your laughter through the phone, see our baby in your smile. Even through the static distance, I feel close for just a while. These roads can get so lonely, but the thought of you keeps warm. A lighthouse in the travel winds, a shelter through the storms. I'm out here chasing moments that help our future stand, but my compass always settles where your gentle heart begins. Get miles, get home, where the night feels safe and known, where your head rests on my shoulder and our child is growing strong. Get miles, get home, where the love I live for's grown. Every heartbeat on this highway whispers softly, you're not gone. Get miles, get home. And someday when the little one ask why I had to roam, I tell them love is sometimes working just to bring the journey home. Every sacrifice and sunrise, every mile I made alone, was for the arms I run back into, the ones that make me whole. Oh, get miles, get home, where my heart's already known that the truest kind of purpose is in the love we've slowly grown. Get miles, get home, where forever feels like shown. I'll keep driving through the distance till the road brings me to dawn. Get miles, get home, every mile beneath these tires keeps whispering your name. Get miles. The sun spills through our window pane, another quiet morning glow. Coffee cups and crumpled blankets, little footprints on the floor. It's not the life we once imagined, but it's everything we've grown. All the simple, steady moments that turn this house into a home. And I'm learning that the best things aren't the ones we plan to be. They're the memories made in passing that become our history. This is the life we're building, day by day, heart to heart. From the dreams we whispered softly to the nights we fell apart. This is the life we're building, with every step, every choice, finding love inside the ordinary, hearing hope inside your voice. And I wouldn't trade a moment of the life we're building. We've walked through storms and held our ground, learned to bend but not to break, found forgiveness in our stubbornness, found direction in mistakes. We've learned that love is not the thrill, it's the courage to stay true, to wake up on the hardest days and still choose me and choose you. And somehow in the small things all the magic reappears. In our child's surprise laughter, in the way you calm my fears. This is the life we're building, little joys, growing pains, from the times we barely made it to the moments everything changed. This is the life we're building, where our roots have found their place, in the laughter, in the silence, in the warmth of your embrace. And I thank God every sunrise for the life we're building. One day we'll look back at the years we traveled through, at the roads that shaped our family, at the love that stayed so true. And we'll see in every chapter how the journey helped reveal that the life we built together was the life that made us real. This is the life we're building, hand in hand, heart in stride, through the young and restless seasons, to the calm ones by your side. This is the life we're building, and the truth I've come to know is that home is not a place at all. It's wherever we choose to grow. And I'm grateful every moment for the life we're building. So here's to all our mornings and the years still yet to come, in the life we're building. We've already won. We've had nights when we were quiet, words we meant but couldn't say, moments where the pieces shifted and our hearts got in the way. But every time the world felt heavy, every time we lost our view, somehow in the silence I still found my way to you. Love isn't just the laughter or the sunny, easy days. It's the choosing in the shadows where the real foundation lays. This is where we learn to stay, in the space between the hurt and grace, where a whispered "I'm not leaving" takes the fear inside its place. This is where we learn to stay, where the breaking starts to bend, and the heart that almost walked away finds its way back home again. We've stood close but felt far distant, tried to talk but spoke through tears, held our breath through conversations we avoided for years. But something in your steady presence teaches me a deeper truth, that love can stretch and stumble and still rise again with you. It's not about perfection or never being wrong. It's finding strength in honesty and letting trust stay long. This is where we learn to stay, where the fragile turns to brave, where we lay our broken edges down and let forgiveness pave the way. This is where we learn to stay, where two hearts come undone, only to discover they're still beating into one. And maybe love grows deeper when it's tested by the rain, not just found in every sunshine, but held tight through every pain. We learn the kind of courage that only storms can bring, to stand and say I'm with you when life shakes everything. stay in the trembling, tender place where we choose to keep on choosing, even when we lose our way. This is where we learn to stay, where the heart begins to see that the strongest kind of loving is the love that doesn't leave. So here's to every moment when we almost walked away, for they led us to this promise, to the place we learned to stay. Some days the world feels heavier, like the air is hard to breathe. We walk around with quiet burdens no one else can see. You've had nights you fell to pieces, I've had days I lost my way, but somehow in the midst of struggle we find strength to stay. You hold my worry in your hands, I hold your fear in mine. Two hearts learning how to lighten what feels too much to climb. This is the weight we carry, but we don't carry it alone. What feels too heavy on our shoulders feels much lighter when we're homeless. This is the way we carry in the spaces that we share, and every time the world gets heavy, love reminds us we're still here, still learning how to bear the weight we carry. We've counted dollars late at night, wondering how to make it through. We've wrestled with the doubts inside us, asking what we're meant to do. But even when the ground feels shaky, even when we lose our calm, your voice becomes my quiet anchor, your touch my steady palm. And somehow in the hardest parts where shadows try to grow, your presence feels like sunlight breaking through the undertow. This is the way we carry, but it doesn't weigh the same when your heart moves next to my heart. I feel hope inside my name. This is the way we carry, through the fear and through the strain. Every load feels somehow lighter when we face it once again, together in the rain. Maybe love is not about keeping everything controlled, but learning how to lean on someone when life feels hard to hold. And I don't need you to be perfect, just brave enough to stay. 'Cause even broken hearts beat stronger when they face another day. This is the way we carry, and carry side by side what once felt like a mountain now feels easier to climb. This is the way we carry, and the promise that we try, and every time the world grows dimmer, you remind me reasons why we still choose to try. With the way we carry, hand in hand, step by step, we'll make it through the day. For every weight we carry, we learn a stronger way. We're taking roads we never planned, lost our way a time or two, stared at maps with tired eyes, wondering which path led to truth. But every time the world felt aimless, every crossroad strange and new, you were there beside me, steady, saying we'll find our way through. We don't need all the answers, just a little faith to feel that we're moving in the right direction. With two hands on the wheel, hands on the wheel. We'll drive through the unknown. Every mile, every choice reminds me I'm not alone. Hands on the wheel, no matter where it twists or turns, we're learning life in motion, learning love with every curve. We don't need a perfect map, just your hand over mine as we steer toward what's real, with our hands on the wheel. With our hands on the wheel. We face decisions heavy-hearted, watch doors open, watch some close. We've chased dreams that felt uncertain, held each other through the lows. But even in the doubt and questions, in the nights we couldn't see, you reminded me that progress is still progress when we're free. And even when we're lost a bit, it's you who helps me feel that we're safe inside the journey, with our hands on the wheel. Hands on the wheel, through the storms and brighter days. We may not know where this road ends, but I trust the way it sways. Hands on the wheel, with your heartbeat close to mine. Every fear feels somehow quieter, every moment more aligned. We don't need a perfect plan, just the courage not to steal our hearts away from home. With our hands on the wheel. Maybe love is in the motion, not the finish line ahead. In the miles where we stay honest, in the words we haven't said. And someday when we're looking back at the roads we had to choose, we'll see the beauty in uncertainty and the strength we never knew. Hands on the wheel, and your fingers locked with mine. Every detour, every challenge helped us grow through borrowed time. Hands on the wheel, where the future starts to heal, we'll find our way together on the road that feels most real. We don't need to see it all, only trust in how we feel, as long as we are driving with our hands on the wheel. So let the road keep winding in whatever way it will. I'm safe inside this journey, with our hands on the wheel. On the wheel. We walked through nights that felt unending, raised our voices, lost our calm. At seasons where our hearts fell weathered, where we questioned right and wrong. But somewhere in the breaking moments where the light was wearing thin, we chose each other anyway and let forgiveness pull us in. We learned to breathe through thunder, learned to listen through the pain. Found that love is not avoiding storms, but standing in the rain. Storms don't scare us now, not the way they did before. We've learned the art of holding on when the winds shake every door. Storms don't scare us now, 'cause we've seen what we can be when the world feels like it's falling. You still fall back into me. Had our fears and fragile moments where the truth was hard to speak. Learn the cost of keeping quiet, learn the strength inside the weak. But every time the lightning cracked and shadows tried to pull us down, we found the courage in our footsteps and a deeper solid ground. We don't need perfect answers, we don't need a flawless vow, just the promise that we'll meet again when the dust is settling out. Storms don't scare us now, we've grown steady through the fight. We've learned the way your heartbeat can bring my darkness back to light. Storms don't scare us now, 'cause we walked through fire and rain, and the love that almost broke us is the love that stands again. Maybe strength is not in never bending, but in bending side by side. Maybe faith is not in knowing, but the courage still to try. And when the sky turns heavy and the night begins to fall, we hold on like survivors who've learned to trust through it all. Storms don't scare us now, not with you here in my hands. We've learned our hearts can weather more than either understand. Storms don't scare us now, 'cause no matter what comes through, the rain becomes a blessing if I get to face it with you. Let the winds rise, let the sky break, we'll still find our way somehow, 'cause love has made us stronger, and storms don't scare us now. We've changed our plans 100 times, took turns we never thought we'd take, chased dreams across a shifting skyline, lost our footing, learned to break. But with every place we ended up, every lesson life bestowed, I found my strength in one direction, in the roots we've set in the road. It's not the ground beneath our feet that makes our hearts feel known, it's the love that keeps on growing even when we're far from home. These are the roots in the road, the ones we planted as we go, not in the soil that stays behind, but in the miles that help us grow. These are the roots in the road, in every choice and every load. Love doesn't need a single place, it finds its home inside the chase. These are the roots in the road. We've stood together at life's crossroads, said yes to things that scared us both, held hands through doubt and expectation, trusting seeds we couldn't sow. And now when I look back on time at all the ways our journey flowed, I see that every step was anchored by the roots we set in the road. For love is not a stillness, but a rhythm meant to move, a living, breathing testament to everything we choose. These are the roots in the road, where our story finds its hold, where the seasons change around us, yet our hearts stay brave and bold. These are the roots in the road, where the past and future show that the journey makes us stronger than a single place could ever know. Maybe home but a presence by our side. Maybe roots are made of footsteps, not the earth where we reside. And if the world keeps shifting, we'll still find the thread we hold. For love grows deep and steady in the roots we plant in the road. These are the roots in the road. Every mile, every stone carved a deeper kind of meaning in the life we've come to own. These are the roots in the road where our stories intertwine, and every path behind us shows the strength in your hand and mine. Love's not just where we stay, it's where we choose to go. These are the roots in the road. So let the distance mark our chapters, let the seasons shift and flow, for we belong together in the roots we found in the road. The door clicks shut behind me, and the world begins to fade. Another day of heavy footsteps, of promises I try to make. But then I hear your gentle humming, feel your arms pull me inside, and suddenly the weight I'm holding loses all its need to hide. I never knew how quiet could feel so full, so numb, until the stillness changed its meaning when it led me back to home. When the quiet turns to home, when your touch undoes the day, every worry finds a doorway where the shadows fall away. When the quiet turns to home, I remember what is real, that the world can take my strength, but your love gives me the will to face the morning again. When the quiet turns to home. You hold me in your softness, see the parts no one else sees. You know the way to calm the storms, still echoing in me. And in those silent, sacred moments when no words need to be said, I find the peace I've been missing in the space we share instead. Maybe love is found the most in the calm we learn to feel, in the tender kind of healing that makes the broken pieces heal. When the quiet turns to home, every doubt begins to fade, like the night can't keep its power when your voice calls out my name. When the quiet turns to home, in your arms I'm not alone. You're the place my tired heart rests when I've carried too much stone, and I breathe again. When the quiet turns to home. Yeah, someday when we're older, when the years have worn us thin, I'll still come back to this silence where your love pulls me within. For refuge when it's filled with someone's love. When the quiet turns to home, where your heartbeat meets my own, I'm reminded of the reason that I never walk alone. When the quiet turns to home, every struggle finds its place, knowing I can face the darkness if I'm met by your embrace, and the world feels right again. When the quiet turns to home, turn the lights down low, let the worry go. In the quiet, love becomes home. We've walked through days of doubting, stood in shadows side by side. We've carried things we didn't name, held our breath through changing tides. Yet somehow through the hardest hours, through the weight of what felt keen, we found a quiet strength inside us, in the spaces in between. And though the world felt heavy, we learned what love can do, how two hearts find their footing when they lean and follow through. This is the way we rise, in the cracks where fear would hide, in the softness of forgiveness, when we stand on different sides. This is the way we rise, through the moments we bend low, finding hope inside the hurting, turning wounds into our growth. Hand in hand we realize, this is the way we rise. We've had dreams that broke and shifted, plans that never came to be, but every time the ground moved under us, you steadied fate with me. We learned that life is not the straight line we expected when we dream, but love can build a higher mountain from the places we redeem. It's not avoiding trouble, not pretending we're okay. It's choosing truth and mercy when the easy choice is to look away. This is the way we rise, through the ashes of our tries, through the quiet conversations where we hear each other's why. This is the way we rise, by staying when we could retreat, by finding strength and showing weakness, turning loss into repeat. We learn that falling isn't failing, it's just the way we rise. And someday when we see the view from the place where courage led, we'll trace the mountains outlined in every tear we shed. For rising isn't sudden, it's a heartbeat at a time, a steady, faithful promise in the climb you make with mine. This is the way we rise, with your hand held into mine, with the kind of love as we weather and align. This is the way we rise, through the storms we stood inside, through the broken turn to healing, through the truth we learned to guide. Every scar became a sunrise. This is the way we rise. Step by step, day by day, we rise the strongest when we rise this way. The road was long, but the map held true. From borrowed hope to a promise new, we built this life with heart and hand. Learned when to hold, learned where to stand. Every mile left a mark in time. Every scar became a sign that love's not found, it's slowly grown in quiet strength and coming home. When the night asked more than we could give, we chose to stay, we chose to live. So take the courage, take the light, carry it forward through the night. If the way feels far, you're not alone. Every road was meant for getting home. Get miles, get home, go farther, do better.